we want to demonstrate for you, or at least describe to you, the functioning of a gold cradle. In the early pioneering days, the average prospector could pan approximately 1 cubic yard of ore in a day. This is working from sunup to sunset. This is not too productive, to say the least, besides being a very back-breaking task. So someone decided there had to be a way to make a more efficient device that would separate the gold from the gravel, or the gravel from the gold, whichever is your choice. So they came up with the idea that if they took a gold pan and they made a second gold pan, and even a third gold pan, and even a fourth gold pan, and set them in series so that one dumped from the other to the next, to the next, to the next, they would increase the efficiency of the separation process. So they came up with a gold cradle. The cradle has two important pieces of cloth used in its construction. The first is what they call the drape, and it's a piece of canvas nearly as wide as the cradle itself that is suspended between this peg here that goes through and this peg here that goes through. The configuration of the drape is the same as a gold pan. If you can see in here, if you put the gold pan in there, you see that it fits almost exactly into that canvas drape. The angle of the angle between the two surfaces of the drape equal the angle in the gold pan. So that's the drape. Then the other piece of canvas is the apron, and the apron is used to cover the riffles. Now the purpose of the riffles is to form additional gold pans. So if we look here and see this canvas, it too has the same slope as a gold pan. It slopes from the top of the riffle down to the base or the bottom of the cradle, as it does here. So in effect, we have 1, 2, 3 gold pans working in series. So how do you work it? It works the same as a gold pan. In the gold pan, you use water in motion to wash the gold, take the foreign products away from the gold nugget. So we are going to have to use water in motion. Me and my partner are ready then to wash the gold in our gold cradle. So he stands down in the reservoir, and it would be over to this side a little more, with these 2 buckets. And he probably only used one, unless he was a powerful fellow with a good strong arm, but he would dip water and pour it in the top over the ore. So he's standing there, I'm standing here, I shovel the ore into the cradle, and he starts pouring water in. Well, we have to create an action similar to what the gold pan does. So we start to rock this, and you don't rock it like you're rocking a baby to sleep. You rock it the same as you would the gold pan, and you rock it like this. And he's dipping water and pouring it over the ore, and I'm shaking the cradle back and forth. And if we had some water, you would see that the water, as it passes over the ripples, is acting just like the water in the gold pan, and it's taking the sand away and leaving the gold behind the ripples, ahead of the ripples, I should say. The most efficient one of the panning elements in the gold cradle is the drape. And this is where you're going to find all the larger nuggets, is in the drape area. That's the first panning. You'll find the larger ones there, and then the size of the pan, because we've broadened the flow out, the size of the nugget now is reduced as they go down, and the finest nuggets would be found down there, the finer gold. During a day's operation, they would probably clean this drape after every load of ore. Then at noon, or about halfway through their day, they would take the heavy sand and fine gold particles from ahead of these riffles and pan them in their gold pan. And then they'd be ready to start over again. So about twice a day, they would pan the gold to the ore that's left in the riffle. But after every load of ore, they would clean the drape and pick out the gold there. So that's the principle of a gold cradle.